work. There's no way out of this one. You're done.
And look at Piccolo's face. Yeah, I'd be shitting bricks too. Just for Orange Piccolo to punch the piss out of Gamma 2. I mean, god damn. Had that nigga let his ass not touch the ground. Gamma 1 got that nigga in a Tekken loop. And then palmed this grown ass man by the face. Took him for good measures too. Them that saw this nigga, punched him, and oh nah, his whole entire fist is the same size as Gohan, by the way, and that did not budge an inch. Would have started talking to bro in full-fledged English, like, you know what?
What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a blessed day, and today we've got another great video from Coolino, back on the Dragon Ball Z and Super content, and this is a video that is that time Beast Gohan beat the fraud allegations against Cell Max. Some people say that Gohan had the greatest potential but it was wasted, and this was a perfect movie to bring Gohan back into the spotlight. But let me know what you think in today's video. Let's get straight into it.
Watched Dragon Ball Superhero for the first time last night. It was gas. So now we here, man. Let's get it. That boy pulled up on Piccolo in his own home. Brother man was just training, minding his business, and Gamma 2 started dead naming his ass, called him King Piccolo. What, you think we all the same or something? Gamma 2 flew in at Piccolo, missed at a sternum shot roundhouse just to start dogging Piccolo like he's in a 70s superhero show right now. I better not ever get punched by a nigga and sound effects pop up behind my head. Piccolo had to take off the turban and the aura farming cape. That might as well gave Piccolo a debuff though. He got his two-piece whipped crazy style, just get kneed in the chest, elbowed in the sternum, bonked that nigga inside the head with an axe handle just to kick him away. Didn't do nothing to big boy Gamma though. We are 11 attacks thrown into this fight, and Piccolo already started Ki Blast spamming. Yeah, go on ahead and put the fries in the bag. You was not winning this in Big Green. Gamma dodged every single Ki Blast because of course he would. Flew up in the air and nigga done up and pole my boy Piccolo. And then he shot this mean ass Ki Blast at Piccolo. Absolutely cooked his ass, or so he thought, because that boy Gamma called it a day and went back home. So Piccolo followed Gamma 2 back to the Red Ribbon Army base, infiltrated that hole, and blase, he went to go kidnap Piccolo so he could get Gohan back to training again. I know, that's a crazy escalation, but Piccolo did all this so Gohan could beat the fraudulent allegations. But before any of that happened, we see Piccolo make a wish with the Dragon Balls to unlock his true potential. And Shenron's like, you know I fuck with you, Slime, so he gives Piccolo a little bit extra. Oh yeah, then Bulma wastes the other two wishes to make her ass look bigger. Bulma is gang, but like, dude,
they still have
you are the richest nigga on the planet. You can just pay for this. But once Gohan got to the Red Ribbon base, it was on site with anybody. And the first hitter up to bat was that boy Gamma 1 started hitting the dash on Gohan just for them boys to go block for block. Gohan knocked his ass on the ground just for him to get up and they headbutt the piss out of each other. I know Gohan got types of CTE never before imagined. Gamma 1 swept the leg, arm through this nigga, flew up in the air, and was finna dynamic entry my goat, but he blocked. And that boy Gohan hit nothing but straight air ball after air ball on this nigga Gamma's top. It got to a point where if I was Gohan, I would have just stopped punching that bro. Gohan done got his kick and punch parried, palmed right in the chin, got gripped up and slammed the piss out of him. Gamma 1 hit Gohan with this nasty ass three-piece, kicked his little ass away. Gohan got tired of getting thrashed, so he went Super Saiyan. Then pulled up on that point Gamma and hit him with these windshield wiper kicks. I mean, this nigga did not stop. If Gamma wasn't an android, I know his brain would have been rolling around his skull, but he done hit him with an uppercut and a right. And Gamma's like, man, I think you're hot now because you transformed or something. Nah, that's not how this works, playboy. So he done tackled this nigga and started dragging his ass across the cliffside. So Gohan blasted his ass away and shot with this quick fire Kamehameha. Gamma dodged that hoe, up pull on Gohan. Tried to blick his ass down, but he just smacked that hoe away. Gamma 1 was wide exposed though, so he got knee in the sternum and his little ass kick. They fly down just for these niggas to go blow for blow. Piccolo watching this in the background like, damn, my nigga might be washed for real. That boy Gamma is not trying at all. Because once we get back to the Gamma and Gohan group, that boy Gamma is barely moving, dodging all of Gohan's attacks until got his ass gripped up and slammed on the ground. His kick dodged, his back cracked, and he got chopped in the front of the neck. Kicked in the gut, letting his ass not touch the ground. Gamma 1 got that nigga in a Tekken loop. And then palmed this grown ass man by the face. Took him for good measures too.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Hand on someone else's face is one of the most disrespectful moves in all of fight scenes. I'd love to anyone to name any move that's more disrespectful.
Piccolo got tired of seeing his nephew get his ass beat, so he decided, you know what, let's race bait this nigga Gohan. Him and Pan started playing like she was getting her ass beat, so Gohan decided, I've had enough of this, and goes ultimate.
What took him so long if you're struggling this much?
And once he goes ultimate, that boy Gamma 1 starts getting cooked. He thought he blocked a punch from Gohan, but nah, he just got hit with this mean ass three-piece. Got pulled up from behind and got smacked in the back of the head. That was revenge for palming Gohan by the face. Gamma 1 was getting dogged so bad, Gamma 2 tried to jump in for his brother, but Piccolo had to throw a Raid of Charades and run it back with this nigga. He went key lime green Piccolo, blocked Gamma 2's punch, and punched the piss out of little bro. And we see the nigga Gohan hit Gamma 1 with a brain buster. Nigga think he the Protostar Kyle Fletcher. Say his full name. Like Gohan done hit Gamma 1 with another.
Goku would have had like a difficult effort because I haven't watched the movie before, but it's like this guy doesn't have any aura to be putting up this much of a fight. It's ridiculous.
3-piece, but that's completely fine. He still got crazy juice left. Even with Piccolo's new form, Gamma 2 is still kinda on that ass. They was going blow for blow. Just for Gamma 2 to win that exchange, done knocked Piccolo through about 18 pillars. I can tell Piccolo was Toriyama's favorite because this nigga just got telekinesis powers out of nowhere and threw this big ass pile of rocks at Gamma 2. He blicked that hole down before it could touch him. So Piccolo quick fired a special beam cannon dude, so he had to put up his barriers. He done drop kicked the piss out of my boy Piccolo in the side, but he caught them legs and kicked that nigga right in his lip. Them boys start wobbling some more just for Gamma 2 to throw this nigga in the air. Axe handled his ass right back down, and then that little bit extra that Shenron gave Piccolo came in clutch. He went Orange Piccolo. My boy is tough. That boy Gamma 2 thought shit was sweet, so he pulled up on Piccolo and started punching the piss out of that gut. On some Raiden versus General Armstrong type beat.
What's the name again? Super Trunks.
Don't work. There's no way out of this one. You're done.
And look at Piccolo's face. Yeah, I'd be shitting bricks too. Just for Orange Piccolo to punch the piss out of Gamma 2. I mean, god damn. Had that nigga twitching on the ground like a cockroach that he sprayed with some raid. But Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 realized that Piccolo and Gohan are in fact not the bad guys. So one of them niggas, I forget his name because we did not care about little bro this whole movie. I'm not gonna hold you. Went down there to activate Cell Max. That boy Cell Max got out and cooked literally everything, then turned the red ribbon base into a damn crater. You know, if an entire army got beat by a 12-year-old kid, I think y'all should never ever come back ever again. That's just me though. We see the whole squad.
But Cell wants to get his ass
I love my boy Krillin, and he probably do. But for my sake, little bro do not know what to do with all that. I mean, golly. 18 bad as hell with this haircut. She need to never change it. Gamma 1 and 2 charges after Cell Max, so Piccolo tries to throw a senzu bean at Gohan. Oh, god. Look at my goat. This nigga can't even catch a senzu bean, but at least it's consistent that this nigga is fucking blind. Chi-Chi was telling little bro to hit the book so much because he could not read
a stupid thing. That's the second time the plot has made Gohan like slip up and not catch something. Like in DBZ, bro doesn't catch the poacher earrings when Goku throws at him, and then that prevents them from fusing together. Ridiculous. And Kia, he once again fails to catch a senzu beam. Why did the writers give him this weird like fault in the most key moments? It's just ridiculous.
Word off of them papers. And that boy Cell Max started putting straight belt to ass. Nobody could touch him until the gamers tell everybody what Cell Max's weak point is. What's that big ass dome piece Cell got? So they start hard pressing that until my boy Piccolo actually gets a shot off on bro, but it wasn't enough. So Gamma 2 put fuck it, we ball playing into motion. Flew all the way up in the air just to drop down on this nigga. Missed the dome on his head, but took off that left arm. But now that boy is a gone nerve. Piccolo and the gang was saying he held, but like he was still dogging on with just that one arm. Good looks though, I guess. Cell Max was about to stomp on Gamma 2's dead body, but Piccolo pulled up with the clutch. And Krillin was like, hey, why don't you just go big, forehead? And Piccolo, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Canonically in Dragon Ball, I think everybody is just a little stupid, but you know, they're all about ghosts though, so it's okay. He went big and smacked the piss out of him with this red ass beam. Piccolo running the plane with Gohan, so he gave him a senzu bean and told him to charge up to the very max and break that dome on Cell Max. He set that plane a little too slow, so Piccolo got decked. Gohan got like 3 punches off and got his little ass elbowed away. Piccolo got back up and hit Cell Max with a 3-piece. That did not a damn thing to bro though. So he just started getting worked. I mean, Cell Max was on that ass. This looking like Thanos versus Hulk right now. Cell Max came charging at Piccolo just to eat a Rasengan to the mouth and an uppercut by Gohan. Cell Max still reliving that actual Cell trauma from when he got blicked down by that nigga when he was 12. So he came hard pressing Gohan. Missing every key blast he shot at bro. And Gohan done lured this to the edge of this cliff just to bury him under some rock. We know that did not last long, but it did give Gohan enough time to find somewhere to charge up his energy. So once Cell Max got up out of that rubble, Piccolo was on that ass. Is what I would say if Cell Max wasn't absolutely dogging this nigga. I mean, Piccolo getting done so bad, Gohan can't even focus on charging up to the max. Piccolo was getting done so bad, the whole Z squad done pulled up to help little bro. That help lasted all of 5 seconds because them niggas was getting dog walks.
Sorry,
had that boy go face down, ass up. Cell Max done blew Piccolo's arm off, launched his ass up into the air, started blicking him down while he was up there. Had that nigga Piccolo in hell, just to land perfectly in Cell Max's hand, like that nigga just croaked. So my boy Gohan locked And this nigga
Finally.
transformed. And
Why does bro have to see
Beast
everyone
Gohan got to be my favorite Gohan transformation, bar none. This
locks in.
Cell Max saw this nigga, punched him, and oh nah, his whole entire fist is the same size as Gohan, by the way, and that did not budge an inch. Would have started talking to bro in full-fledged English, like, you know what, you got it, bro. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Hell, I'll even bring Piccolo back to life if that's what you want. Because I am not dealing with that. He put that hand down and kicked the piss at a bro and disturbed him. I mean, he was digging in that nigga. And then that boy Cell Max charged up this big mean ass blast. And Gohan just smirked and did that whole shit. He know he tough. And surprise, Piccolo wasn't dead, so he wrapped his arms around Cell Max, having little bro stay in place as Gohan started charging up that special beam cannon. Gohan and Cell both threw their attacks at one another. Gohan's special beam cannon broke through that beam, domed the hell out of Cell Max. Straight cooked his ass. That niggas are gone. The Z fighters had to get up out of there because Cell was gonna self-destruct after dying. But yeah, them boys won the fight. This movie was fire, man. I had my doubts coming in because it was all 3D animated, but the 3D was absolutely amazing in this movie. Let me know if there's any other Gohan fight specific y'all want me to cover, because I definitely got y'all, man. Gohan, like, top 5 for me, bro. I love that little dude. Moral of the story is sometimes you gotta rage bait your homies to unlock their full potential. But if you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah. Good video, to be fair. I do like Kulno's videos. And Gohan, he was a fan favorite for so many people growing up watching Dragon Ball Z. But what the writers did to him, I like making him like stagnate and regress. It was very sad to see. But what I dislike about DBC, what's really put me off of really watching it, is because every power-up from now, whether it's Piccolo's or Gohan's, it feels so unearned. You see everything Goku does and Vegeta does to put so much effort to rival each other. These guys get one half-hard. These guys essentially get to cheat their powers, where he gets to wish for his powers, Piccolo, and Gohan just unlocks it because he is emotional. And you see Goku training day in, day out, fighting the strongest people consistently, having a trainer with one of the strongest in the beings. Gohan does none of that, yet he's relative to Goku at the end of it. It's just ridiculous and really unfair, but it is what it is, to try to keep all other characters relevant, because otherwise it'll just be Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else is just useless. Very similar. Obviously tried to avoid the situation with Naruto, where obviously Naruto and Sasuke became so exceptional above everyone else. Everyone else kind of became redundant. But powers still have to be earned, but Gohan's still a cool guy. And when Dragon Ball Super comes back as a show, I probably will watch it. But if the movie is worth watching, let me know. And I'll see you to the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.